Now tell me, do you two experts think you could finish today? Somehow, this reminds me of your last arrival at Kirin Cottage. We're only going camping for a couple of days.
But that's way too short. That's why I really don't feel like going camping at all.
Oh, come on. It sounded quite exciting. What with the old smuggler's what's-it and all.
You mean with the old derelict inn?
Exactly. Which used to be a smuggler's hideout. And so close to Kirin Cottage on top of that.
We might even find some old smuggler's things.
Maybe yet another treasure.
Don't be so negative. Give me a hand finding the tent pegs instead. Haven't I packed them already?
Like I said, real experts. Come on, Anne. We'll wait for them downstairs. All right. Oh, would you be so kind and take my dog whistle along? I've been training a bit with Timmy.
Sure. Where's it supposed to be?
It's...
Where? That's just great.
Do you really have to do that?
Do you want to leave without the pegs?
Honestly.
Calm down. Here they are.
Can we set off now?
I don't know. There's still something missing. Oh, here it is. The dog whistle.
We still need the sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags. We won't find them over here.
All right then. Start looking. Meanwhile, I'll put all the stuff back again.
Honestly, the places Aunt Fanny chooses to put our things away. There are batteries and matches in here. I'll take them along.
At long last.
Don't panic. We can be off now. Hang on. I'll take the tent. That'll make the backpack lighter.
Thanks. Yes, that's better.
It's going to be just great.
Most of all, I'm looking forward to the campfire.
We'll make a really huge bonfire, all right? There won't be any grown-ups along to keep on telling us to watch out for this and that.
Yes, exactly. I just remembered. The torch seemed very light while I was packing it away. Do you think it's got any batteries?
Everything's under control now, big brother. I've got the batteries. Let's go now.
About time too.
No rush, dear cousin. We're here on holiday. Digging has always been one of my favourite pastimes. Have I ever said that before? Who knows when this might come in handy? Not the newest anymore, but it'll do for a few pegs. This shed's a real treasure trove. But I must get back to the others now. All right, I've got everything.
Have we actually got some paper or a newspaper to kindle the fire?
Do we?
I don't think so.
Oh no. Can't someone else go for a change?
Come on now, Dick.
It's got a small hole. I don't feel like carrying a broken bucket around. There you are. There are the papers. One will do, won't it?
Have you got the newspaper?
Yes, I found it.
Well then, there's nothing stopping you from going on your outing.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry that we've got to be off now. After all, I get to spend so little time with you.
I think you're taking it harder than the children, Fanny. It's only for 2 days after all.
Shall we then?
Just a moment, Georgina. I'll leave a key in the shed just in case. Are you listening?
Sure, Mum.
And you, Julian, you will keep an eye on the others, won't you? And don't let the fire get too big.
Don't worry, we won't. You can totally depend on me, Aunt Fanny.
All right then. Enjoy yourselves, children.
It's really much better than I thought.
Do you know the feeling? Travelling makes you really hungry.
You always find a good reason for eating, Dick. Absolutely. You better fix those tents properly, though. They don't look too firm yet. You can always do with some firewood. It makes no sense. It's always good to carry a few nice stones around.
Right, I'm done. Is there something to eat now?
No, Greedy, I haven't yet.
Look! There's someone coming!
He looks eerie, doesn't he?
Afternoon all. So, who's the eldest?
I might not be the oldest, but I live over there in Kirin Cottage.
Then you should know that this is private property. You can't just camp out here like that.
Now wait a moment. Who are you anyway?
I hardly think that I owe you brats any explanations. Do you have a permit allowing you to camp here?
A permit? What are you talking about? My cousin here is from Kirin Cottage, just beyond the wood.
I don't give a hoot where you're from. When I'm done with my rounds, I'll come by again. Either you've disappeared by then, or you show me a permit allowing you to camp here.
So what do we do now? Aunt Fanny and Uncle Quentin are bound to be gone by now. We could ask Mr. Loomer.
That's a possibility.
We could ask Mrs. Miller, the farmer.
Not a bad idea.
We could ask Alf.
I don't know. How could he possibly help us?
It was just an idea.
So, who's coming?
Me. And Timmy needs some exercise as well. You coming, Anne? Of course. When we get to the farmhouse, we can also ask for the picnic basket Mum told us about in the kitchen.
Good idea. Bring me an extra large helping.
Meanwhile, we'll mind the fire.
Have you got the permit yet?
No, we just wanted to see if everything's all right. You haven't even started yet.
We'll manage. Why don't you just go get the permit and some food?
As if I hadn't anything better to do. Every day the same filthy job. She should get a stable hand. Or that spoilt rich brat. He could do some work for a change.
Hello.
Huh?
You belong to the farm?
What do you think? Does it look as if I'm just having some fun?
Do you know if Mrs. Miller is in?
Don't even mention her. Leave me alone.
You've got something on your face.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Come on, George. We'd better go.
Nice chatting to you, sir, but we have to move on.
Is this the right place?
I think so. Maybe we should just ring the doorbell. Totally up the spout, this bucket. Absolutely useless. Who knows when this might come in handy? It works. Well, there you are. Mrs. Miller doesn't seem to be hearing us.
Better not, George. You might break a window pane. Hello there. You've got such a sweet dog. Hello. Who are you then?
I'm Eddie. Do you live here?
No, I'm just here on holiday.
Do you know if Mrs. Miller is in?
She's in, but she's got the radio on so loud she can't hear the doorbell.
So we've noticed.
Could you let us in somehow? No, I haven't got the key.
We've just got to see Mrs. Miller urgently. Do you know the man out on the pasture?
That must be Gregory. But you can forget him. He won't help you. Why? Oh, I just don't particularly like him. He's a bit strange somehow.
Well, yes. I didn't think he was particularly friendly.
We've got to find a way to talk to Mrs. Miller.
Let's think now. If we wait until the music stops, we could ring the doorbell then, and she'd hear us.
And how do you expect to know when that is? We're not clairvoyant.
We need a radio.
We've got to tune the radio into the same station as Mrs. Miller. Then we'll know when the music quietens down.
Do you have a radio by any chance?
Of course I have a radio, but not here, unfortunately. I'm only here on holiday.
Hello, Mr. Loomer.
Hello, children. What brings you here?
We need a radio. Do you have one that we could borrow?
I think so, yes. There might be an old one in the guest room. Just go inside. The door's open.
Thanks. Look over here. Mr. Loomer probably meant this one.
Does it work?
It doesn't seem to have any batteries, but we'll just take it along anyway. That doesn't seem to be the right radio station.
That's not the radio station Mrs. Miller's listening to.
That's the wrong radio station. Yes, that's it.
Well, I wonder what'll happen now.
We've just got to wait until the music becomes quieter.
That was close.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Miller.
Good afternoon, George. What brings you this way?
Mum said you'd fix us a picnic basket because we're camping at the One-Eyed Pirate.
Yes, of course. Can you wait a minute?
And one more thing.
Yes?
There was a man just now who insisted we show him a permit allowing us to camp by the old inn. Could you let us have one, please?
Oh, dear. Looks like good old James overdid it a bit. But I'll let you have something you can show him.
Thanks.
Wow! You're really good. What do you mean? Well, the way you managed to get Mrs. Miller to come to the door. Actually, I just wanted to test you.
Test us?
Yes. In reality, I have a key, of course. But since I'm a detective, I wanted to see how good you were.
Why?
To see if you're qualified to join my detective club. Would you like to?
Oh, well, actually, we should be getting back to our friends, you know.
I see. Could I come with you?
Sorry, Eddie. You know you can't. And anyway, it's dinner time now.
But in that case, I'd like you to have something from my detective kit.
Honestly.
Oh, don't be like that, George. Come on, Eddie, show us. That's a really professional-looking outfit. You can choose something from here if you want to. I've got duplicates of a few things. You can keep the magnifying glass. I've got an even better one, actually. You could put this inside an envelope, for instance, and whoever opens it will get inky hands.
That's funny. Does it come off again?
Yes, eventually.
I'd love to play a trick on Dick with that. Could we have it?
Well, actually, oh well. You can make fingerprints visible with this. You can have it, no problem.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. We're friends now, aren't we? But what's your name, by the way?
I'm Anne, and this is my cousin Georgina, but we all call her George. She hates it when you...
Anne! And what's your dog's name?
He's mine. He's called Timmy. But we really have to go now, Eddie. Maybe we'll see each other again soon.
All right then. Bye.